Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Ink Table podcast channel or the Ink Table YouTube page, whatever, however you want to say it. We're here to do an unboxing. Like we did last time, we have lots of Azurites Island. I know it's Azurites. Archazia. It's not Azurites. See, I did it again.
You did.
God have mercy. I'm terrible with that. I keep doing that. Even after the podcast, I'm still going through my brain and going, yeah, it's Azurites Island. No, it's not. It's Archazia's Island. Why do we keep doing that? I understand. I know what we're doing here. No, I guess I don't. But we're going to open 4 boxes, and then Dylan and Cassidy are going to open their 4 boxes. So we'll have plenty of box openings on the channel to have. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I'm just going to get right into it. I'm not horsing around. So we got things to do. We got things to do. I haven't opened very many boxes or packs or anything. So here, let me just do this off camera instead of trying to reach around.
And the case just sitting there, and you're like, I want to open it, but I gotta wait.
Yeah, that's why I hid it so I didn't open it. Yeah, I stashed it away so it would be very secretive. So I was like, when it would happen, and be like, because I'm very tempted. I'm going to open these very carefully because a lot of people I've seen has been opening these and they've been bending the tops of them when they open them. Yeah. Like one guy I watched an unboxing, he opened up the whole box and every one of them had little etches on it. And I could tell it was the way he was opening them. Mm-hmm. He was scratching them up. So, all right, brother, Elsa.
Oh, already.
Oh, already. How you say it? Come on.
Monsieur Dark.
Wake Up Alice. Oh, there's Roger. TikTok. Phantom Bolt.
Phantom Blob.
Or Blob. Blot. Yeah. That one was a good one in sealed.
Yeah.
A couple people had it, and
that's a card that I'm shocked they didn't wait until Fable to release.
Yeah, it is kind of strange, isn't it? But I mean, what is it? We got some of the illusions now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be big next set, not...
Yeah, and Reina Jafar.
Yeah, so... Cusco.
Well, that Cusco, really, really interesting. We played it completely wrong, a couple of people did, when we played our sealed event, because it was the first time that we're seeing it. But his ability there, we can figure this out. At the start of your turn, choose one. There is not a may clause there. So you have no choice. You have to choose one.
Okay.
Each player either draws a card or each player chooses and discards a card. You cannot skip that because it's not a may clause.
Gotcha. So I remember you having a discussion during your match with that. So that wording is everything. Mm-hmm. So Marie... Madrigal family. First pack of Tamatoa right off the bat, legendary. So
it's only a $60 card.
Yeah, it's only good. I only need 4 more of them, so 1 per box, please. Not asking for much. And then the foil Robin Hood. The foils this time are just awesome. I can get the light to catch it there. Yeah, I love the foils. I guess we need to try to keep some of them separate so we know what's what. But yeah, Tamatoa in the first. This box is either going to be amazing or that's going to be the only amazing pullout. Could go either way. But
those lore cards.
Yep, the lore cards are awesome. I'm actually wanting 2 sets of them. So when I have a book, the binder that I put them in, so there's enough to fill the entire page with all 20, or it splits them up, but the first section of them and then the second section of them, so I can have the puzzle pieces on one side and the lore on the other when you're flipping through the book.
That'd be really cool.
So, yeah, I'm going to end up keeping all of them this time, probably.
Yeah.
Not that I don't keep the ones I have anyway. Oh, there's Lady, Peppa, Card Soldier, Bolt, Moana. Is that Perlia? Perlia? I never knew how to say that. I don't even know who that is. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, he's like a mole guy from Atlantis.
Oh, see, I've only seen Atlantis like one time, and that was like back when it first came out. So, yeah, you asked me Atlantis, I couldn't tell you. There's the Merlin and the Canine Crunchies. Yeah, we like the Merlin with the Disneyland, Disney World trade.
That's CK Holiday, Disneyland Railroad, hidden there in the back.
It's pretty cool. Was that the only? Nope, I got another rare. All right. So I'll leave it off. And the Tamatoa right off the bat. That's silly.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, really. It's all downhill from here. Yzma. Man, there's a lot of Yzmas. Robin Hood. Pacha. Pacha's a really good 3-play card. This came in clutch for some people and sealed. They were, because I was running out of cards right and left. And they were like, how many cards you got? So Much to Give. Toby. Training Staff. Another Blob. Another Cusco. Another Marie. There's the multicolored Beast.
And a Bolt.
And a Bolt. Yep. Ooh.
It's not bad.
And a foil Milan super rare. So, yeah, the Bolt, that art is really good. I really like that art a lot. It was very good art. Try to keep track of how many we get again. So here's your art card that you were talking about.
Yeah,
your 20 lore.
20.
Yeah.
Because these lore cards on the back of them, normally they have a puzzle piece if we can grab one of the other ones.
Yeah. Got the puzzle piece on one side and then the
lore on the other. So there are 20 lore cards. 18 of them are going to have puzzle pieces on the back that make up your 3x3 puzzles. And there's 2 puzzles this time. Number 1 and number 20 are the only ones that don't go into the 2 puzzles that we have. This 20th one is very, very different. We can get a good look at that. Yeah, it has the gold border on it, but to me that looks like another puzzle that we don't have all the pieces to, and I can definitely see more pieces being able to add to this image so we can get the full image. So this may be a secret puzzle piece card that won't get finished or fulfilled until other sets later on. So that's interesting to keep an eye on as we go into Reign of Jafar to see if we get lore cards again.
Yeah. I think they should keep doing the lore cards. It's cool because it gives you something other than just...
Well, they're no longer doing story trailers.
Yeah.
So maybe they will.
Got to get the story out somehow.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get that comic book we wanted. I doubt it, but... Toulouse, Baymax, Kakamora. The Kakamora. There's not as many Kakamoras this time. So, Mother Gothel, the Prince, Li Shang, All Is Found. Got the rare John Silver and a foil Thunderbolt.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, I do. I like that a lot. This one's going in the puppy deck. Look at that. I got a foil Thunderbolt and a foil Cages. Yeah. Well, now I just may have to get a whole set of foils for the... No, that is not going to happen. I do not have that kind of time or money to track down
99 foil puppies.
Tell you what, though, people who do all and get all the foils, good on them. I tell you what, that's a feat to have a play set of foils. The Matchmaker, Taka. I like that. Art. Oh boy, that Moana looks awful familiar.
Yeah.
Yzma, Dr. Calico, Anna, another Thunderbolt. Hey. Restoring Atlantis. Oh, there's Elsa. And then Archimedes. Now, that's the art that connects with this one, isn't it?
Sure is. That's what we
I
just
thought.
talked about in the podcast.
Yeah.
Preston was talking about how much he loved that Anna card.
Yeah, so then it connects, which is cool.
Yep, some continuous art.
Yeah. The Aladdin and Jasmine is a continuous art, but it's up and down.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I thought that was neat. I think I got all the... Lots of sorting tonight. I do like the sorting. That means fun has been had.
It's cool we got Anna and Elsa in the same pack.
Yeah, that is cool. I wouldn't have, what's the chances of that happening? Egger, this is my family. There's Baymax Charge Station, Cheshire Cat. Aquila. Mother Gothel again. Coda.
Oh,
there's the Coda. Jeez. Gizmo Duck. Hero. Ooh, and another legendary. There's the Mickey Mouse. And a Felix Flex Jr. Yeah, that Mickey Mouse that's a nice card.
It's going to be really good in Amethyst still. You got the new 3-drop Jafar that you can play right after Mickey Mouse on turn 3. That's going to give Mickey Challenger +2, I believe.
I think so.
Or you can just play Crab. Which pretty much does the same thing.
Yep.
So use Mickey as a pawn and get something expensive out. Get that 10-10 Goofy out for free on turn 3.
Can we actually use the 10-10 Goofy now finally? Is there...
With a big Gaston.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody's going to try it. You know they are. All right. So we got Cogsworth, Treasure Guardian. That one is a cool art that you were talking about on the podcast with all the...
Treasure Guardian is one of the only cards that we got from this set that works with illusion characters outside of Jafar. And if you look in the art, you can actually see that there are multiple characters from Aladdin circling around in almost like illusionary sand that we also see Jafar playing with the sand. But right now we have Iago and Raja that came out in this set that are illusion characters. So just theory crafting, we're probably going to get more illusions later on. And we can almost bet just from this art that one will be Abu and the other will be Magic Carpet. I'd like to see a genie too.
Yeah.
But at least Abu and Magic Carpet from this art.
Yeah, that would be cool. Water has memory. He's a tramp. Trusty. Orville. Fidget. Oh man, Fidget. Yeah, that Fidget it came in handy a couple times in Sealed.
Quest for 2 is evasive, and when he quests, gives another character evasive.
Yeah.
Dangerous card.
Yep. The Duchess. Sven. Shere Khan. Calhoun.
Who's a racer?
Yep. Calhoun's a racer. And then a foil
Baymax.
Baymax. All right. Legendary so far. That's not bad. Not too shabby. Better than the last box, though. Off camera. All right. Pain, Honey Lemon, Baymax again. There's Susie. That one's not an extended art one, is it? Or is it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm going to set it to the side. If we get another one, I'm going to the other one. Mulan, which Mulan may go into a Steel Song deck, and then you will have a shift Mulan for the Mulan from way back. Yeah.
The one, I think it's like the 4-cost Mulan. That when you quest, you can look at the top card of your deck, and if it's a song, you can play it for free.
Yeah. So that's an idea I'm messing around with.
It's a good idea because most people are just looking at Ruby still.
Yeah. Oh, two more super rares, Maid Marian and Jafar.
So this Jafar, I think, is going to see more play next set.
Sidebug.
That Maid Marian gives your favorite new bodyguard some extra resist.
Lady Cluck. Yeah, I wish she needed it anyway. Good grief. That Lady Cluck. You can make a good Robin Hood deck now with Lady Cluck and
nice little theme deck.
Yeah, it's taken a while to get a good Robin Hood theme deck going, but I think it's at a good place. Dolores, there's the bell. That's what everybody's get used to seeing. That that's going to be everybody's going to be running that. Pete, King, Stefan, Egger. You ever watched Men in Black?
Yeah.
Edgar was the name of the guy that they took over, and his wife kept going. It was like he was wearing an Egger suit, and she doesn't call him Edgar; it's Egger. So that's why I say Egger, because I can't get that out of my brain.
I just think Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, okay, well, that's good. There's another Fidget, Anastasia. I know that is a continuation art as well.
There's Drizella.
I think so. Because she's flying off the edge. There's the Baymax Universal Shift 4, the opposite of a morph. So and there's Akina, and there's Baloo.
I'm interested to see Baloo. Baloo is going to make it to where your characters with 7 attack or more can't be dealt damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure your opponents can find other ways to banish them. But I just don't know how we're going to be able to get it to where your characters, you have enough 7-cost characters. It's very late game.
Yeah, it is. It's very late game. And it's 6-cost uninkable, too. That's a big
As a legendary, I mean, they definitely see it as a powerful card. I have not seen deck list where it'll be working yet.
Right. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody even talking about it. Hardly. Candlehead, Mother Fae, Panic, Mavis. Is that Burloins? I don't know how you say his name, sorry. I'm from West Virginia. You'll just have to bear with me. Maribel, Steel Coil, Kronk, the big Taka, 12/12, cost 10 to play, shift 7.
I think she's the most powerful card we have in Lorcana.
Yeah.
Like, stat line wise.
Quest for 3. Yeah. That's a big card. And then a foil Moana to go with your foil Moana promo that you got for if you went and saw the movie.
It just came out on Disney Plus. I watched it 2 days ago.
Oh, did you? What'd you think of it?
I liked it a lot, actually. I know that like the music's not as good, but it reminds me of Death Stranding. It's a strand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about making connections and going from isolation to reaching out of isolation and looking back at your ancestors at the same time as well.
Yeah.
Meeting new people.
I never thought about that.
It's very respectful to the Polynesian and Samoan culture.
Yeah, I liked it, but you're right. The music just wasn't as good as the last one. Of course, it's not going to be without what's his name, Pepper. That's going to be a really, really cool card. And what little testing of the puppy deck I did, it was really fun because it's when you banish one of your puppy characters, when one of your puppy characters is banished, you may return this card. Put that card into your inkwell face down. So
it inks itself.
Yep, it inks itself, and then it plays well with the other one where you can return a puppy.
I think it's Pongo.
Pongo, yeah, and it's any puppy, so it doesn't matter the ink cost or anything. So if it's say a Lucky or whatever, you can just pull it right out. Diablo, the Troubadour, that will go in my song deck. Mufasa, Isabella, which that one I'm tempted to put it in my song deck.
I mean, Isabella always gets the quest for so much. It doesn't matter what card it is. She always gets the quest for a lot of lore.
I just don't know if it'll ever see play or not. Whenever one of your characters sings a song, this character can't be challenged until starting your next turn. It quests for a lot, but it's a 5 uninkable. And there's so many uninkables in a Steel song anyway. It's like, do I really want to put another one in there? I don't know. And then Chernobog.
I was disappointed with Chernobog's art this time.
Yeah, it wasn't as good.
Maybe not the art, but the card itself. The art's still good. But the card just, it doesn't live up to my expectations. And Chernobog's my favorite character in all of Disney next to Yen Sid.
Yeah. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and exerts one of their ready characters. They cannot ready at the start of their turn. Yeah, it's not.
It might run well in a Blurple deck, but.
Yeah, we'd have to ask
Preston.
Ask Preston on that one with his Blurple knowledge. That's his favorite to run. So I'm interested to see what he does run this time around. If it's going to be another crazy version of Blurple or what it's going to be.
Seems like it. I think he's running around the idea of trying to play off cards that have abilities to exert their opponents and keep them exerted.
Queen of Hearts, Raja, Freckles, more puppies. There's the Drizella. Yeah, see, it goes in, pushes her in the mud. So that's pretty cool. I like extended art cards. I think those are really neat. Magical Maneuvers. There's Peg, Helga, Challenger 3, one challenging. Jeez. There's the Bayamax again. There's the Bell, Shift 7. Inventor, and there's a Hollow of Pacha. Super rares. A lot of super rares in this box.
Well, I think I remember us averaging 13 in Azurite Sea.
Yeah, I think so.
See, I know pull rates don't really exist in quotations. Nothing is guaranteed, but
it's hard to do pull rates when people aren't buying full cases.
Sure.
They're just buying random boxes here and there. When you buy a case, you kind of, I don't want to say expect, you're still not guaranteed, but you kind of expect.
You can see if there's any consistency.
Yeah, you kind of get a good feel for consistencies. Takam, Moana, Yzma, Canine Crunchies, The Good Doctor, Sir K.
Yokai. Such a cool card.
Yeah, it is cool. The art's really cool on it too.
I'm waiting to see more of these algae decks or these Emerald Sapphire decks to see, instead of ramping, if they play off of that Floodborn shift targets using Yokai.
Jebediah.
It's another Atlantis character.
And there's the Aladdin we were talking about with extended art. He's got Jafar standing on his... Jasmine stand Jafar.
That'd be cool too.
That would be cool. It just...
Totem pole?
Yeah, weird thing. Rhino and a foil penny. Yeah, Jafar is standing for no apparent reason whatsoever other than he's just standing there. That'd be hilarious. Excuse me. Yeah, I would laugh. All right. Bonnie, Treluse, Gangways, Baymax is charging, Candlehead, another Hey, Ruby Coil. Did you have any experience playing against the coils in Sealed?
I got to play some coils. I actually got to play Ruby Coil a little bit and Emerald Coil. Emerald Coil is really cool. It's another one of those Emerald uninkables, but being able to give a character evasive every time that you ink something.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat.
Yeah, there was one match I played with, I can't remember her name. At one point she had every coil out on the board because I had no way to remove them.
Well, that, and I believe if it's the same person I'm thinking of, she had the Sapphire Coil and the legendary Mickey Mouse. So then she was able to subtract 2 attack away from you anytime that she inked something, and then she was using Mickey, who was taking no damage, even as a 1/1 character, to finish off your characters, to play characters for free. Yeah,
she wrecked me 2 straight games. We went to 3 games. First game she didn't pull it off, but the second, third game she did. I didn't do anything. Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
Speaking of the Sapphire Coil.
Yeah, Sapphire Coil, speaking of it. Daisy Duck.
8 cost, no Floodborn, uninkable. I mean, to me, this is another one of those Rafikis that we had last. Very late game card. I mean, it quests for a lot there.
Yeah, 3. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, a chosen opponent chooses one of their characters and returns that card to their hand.
So just like Rafiki from the last set. It's a late game uninkable card that you're not really... This one you can't even shift. It's not a Floodborn. And then its ability wants you to put more cards into your inkwell. If you're already at 8 ink, why are we still inking?
Maurice and a Sven. Yeah, it's like... I was hoping for a couple more good pirate characters, but that is not. I don't think that's a good card. I don't think it is.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in some deck somewhere it is, but all right. This is my family: Freckles, Cheshire Cat, Bolt, Queen of Hearts, Jafar, Sir K, Yokai, Jebediah, Basil. Boy, there's all these Basils. He's still hypnotized. That poor.
Well, I think this is the final one here. If we read the
final part of the crown, Jafar will be pleased.
Yeah, so he's finally finished after Jafar hypnotized him. This is the card art that's showing him actually getting the crown, or the other half of the Hexball crown for Jafar.
Well, good for him, because I felt sorry for him, all these sets being hypnotized. Milo Thatcher and Shere Khan foil. Yeah, I felt sorry for him, always being hypnotized. Every time we saw him, he was hypnotized. I'm like, dude.
Snap out of it.
Yeah, come on. Don't let him play you like that. Poor Basil. All right, Calhoun. Cybug, Diana, Robin Hood, Pacha, Razul, Giant Cobra. That one was fun and sealed, just because it was a 4/4.
That is a powerful card in a set that kind of doesn't necessarily need it. I mean, it's an illusion character, so I mean, I get that it's powerful, and it's going to be vanished anytime you use an action against it. But that secondary effect just makes it even better. That whenever you play this character, you may choose and discard a card to gain 2. In Amethyst, that already has cards like Honeymarin and the Goat and White Rose that you're just passively getting one unexpected lore whenever you play it. Giant Cobra's giving you 2 unexpected lore that your opponent can't necessarily count that's on the board.
Yeah, it's crazy. Snow White. This was my favorite one from the set because she couldn't be challenged. From Sealed, I mean. Mufasa. The Ink Geyser. Oh, there's one here behind it. A legendary Lady Tremaine. Lady Tremaine. Ink Geyser. That's one a lot of people are crazy about right now. Oh, and TikTok foil.
What do you think about TikTok?
You
think you'd see play in one of your pirate decks?
Yeah, I mean, it grants a pirate evasive.
I think he gains evasive, right?
Or during this turn, a character gains evasive while a pirate. Yeah, that's right.
So
okay,
as long
I
as
read
you
that
have
wrong.
a pirate in play,
Yeah,
this TikTok is going to be evasive.
Yeah,
as a 5/6.
yeah, and a 5/6, and you play him with Jolly Roger or something like that. Just make him a bludgeon, a battering ram. Yeah, I think it could get some play in a pirate deck. I may have to try another pirate deck. See what I can add to mine. Oh, there's your favorite card, Spaghetti
Dinner.
Yeah.
Such a meme card.
It really is. Stabbington, Elsa, Monsieur. Wake up, Alice. There's TikTok again. I didn't realize he was a common. I thought he was uncommon. Pascal, Amber Coil, Penny. There's Lucky. Whenever this character quests, look at the 2 top cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of puppy character cards and put them in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Restoring the Crown and Mr. Smee Hollow. Yeah. Definitely am going to figure out a puppy deck this time because I had fun with the last puppy deck, but with the new stuff they've added, plus it's a different color too. It's blue this time, so which it wasn't. This is kind of the first time they've had blue puppies. So out of order. 7 cost inkable though. That's pretty good for a common. Raja, Penny Orphan, Lady, Peppa, Mulan, Giant Cobra, Snow White again, Gizmo Duck. Restoring Atlantis. Legendary Minnie Mouse.
Nah, I think that Minnie Mouse is going to be great in aggro decks.
There's Calhoun, and look at that line right there through it, print line. I'll hand it over there so you can see it. I don't know if the light will pick it up or not, but there's a good little roll line right there
As nice as these foils are, this set, there were some production issues that a lot of people have been noticing.
Yeah.
Just lines going through them, scratches going through these foiling. And as much as I like the new foils and the way they look, if they're going to continue to be this way, maybe it's unneeded.
Yeah. There was I've seen a lot of people, just every foil has a roller scratch on it. That's the first one I really noticed. I hadn't noticed any of the other ones, but take a closer look at. That one was noticeable right off the bat.
Yeah.
So, Grandmother, Panic, Spaghetti Dinner again, Jafar,
Eagle
Boys, Regular Smee, Lady Cluck,
Bodyguard.
Yep. And Ward. Bodyguard and Ward.
So you can't even use Zeus against it to put a lot of damage on it. She's a 7, and then with the Maid Marian, she's going to have resist +1.
Yep. And Ward. Hey, there's the lady. Oh, back to back.
What?
One foil and one not foil.
That was different.
Yeah, that was different. That's hilarious, though. I'll take it, though, because that's mine and my wife's. My wife's favorite movie is 101 Dalmatians, and I like 101 Dalmatians too. But our favorite, if you call it our favorite Disney movie, is Lady and the Tramp. So
anything with dogs.
Yeah, we're big on dogs and cats around here. So, as you can probably tell, there's probably fur on the. We have signs hanging in front of the house. If you don't like fur, don't come in. Toby.
Another dog.
Yep. Dolores. There's another Belle. Pete. Kakamora. It's me, Wendy Darling. That's the first time we've seen
Such
Wendy
cool
Darling.
art.
Yeah, it is very cool art. It's evasive, which is cool. Whenever one of your other characters is banished, you may remove all damage from chosen character. That's okay. I mean, she's 5'7", though. That's,
All of the tags is my favorite part about this. Dreamborn, hero, queen, pirate, captain. I mean,
she's everything.
if they had more room, I'm sure they could have made her a princess or anything.
Probably. Cinderella, Goofy, and Yzma. So, super rare Goofy. Cinderella. How many packs we got left? We got 4 packs left. Not too bad. There. Oop. Get that out. Ah, Bucky. Not the Bucky they wanted. Do you think with this set that it would have been better if they'd not nerfed Bucky?
I have personal opinions about Bucky. I think that just that Bucky in general we nerfed too early. And if anything, and you wanted to remove him from competitive play, then you could have done set rotations and removed him from it. But there are so many ways now that we have that would have got rid of Bucky.
Yeah.
Then the nerf is completely unnecessary.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It seemed like it was too soon. But this is what they seem to do with sets. They kind of filter in some cards that you really won't use or really, you may not be able to take care of for a set or two. And then
they pre-plan them out. I mean, right now we know Raina Jafar and Fable are coming. They already have cards planned for them.
Thomas O'Malley. Restoring the heart. There's the glass slipper, Iago, and a foil Jafar. The glass slipper. You may only have 2 copies of this in your deck. Banish this item. One of your princess characters. Search your deck for a princess character card and reveal it to all the players. Put the card into your hand and shuffle your deck.
First card that we have that limits you to only having 2.
Yep.
We have Microbots and Puppies that says that you can have more than 4 now. You can have up to 99, or Microbots you can have as many as you want. But this is the first one that is supposed to be such a broken card that it limits you to 2? Or is it just because there are only 2 glass slippers?
I think it's because she's only got 2 feet. That's. I mean, I don't know. I may be oversimplifying that.
We'll see.
I don't know. I'm thinking about working that into, because my song deck usually has a lot of princesses in it. So it's like I said though a little while ago. It's another uninkable, and there are so many uninkables in the song deck anyway. It's like, I don't know, but we'll see. May try to make it work. Hopefully, I'll get another one. Juana, Hero, Crunchies, Cybug, Bolt, Madame Medusa, Duchess, Sven, Perdita, finally. Your puppy characters gain ward. Mm-hmm. And whenever this character quest, you can pay 2 less for the next puppy character you play this turn. There's a whole lot of 2-cost puppies.
Yep.
So that'll be a good one. And Gantu.
Everybody's new favorite steel card.
Everybody's new favorite steel card. And a foil Hades. Ooh, that looks sharp in the light. All right, Gantu. I've made a mess over here.
We got 2 left.
2 left. This is the next to last pack. All right, there's Roger, Cogsworth, Treasure Guardian again, Water, he's a tramp, Bianca, Amethyst Coil, Peg, Helga, King of Hearts, there's a Yzma, and a Hero foil. That Yzma is some really cool art.
Uh-huh. It's cool how she's flying above Archazia's island.
Yeah. All right, last pack. Now my question is I'm going to be able to do it like I did it last time. Every time I get the last pack, it's like, will I pull an enchanted from it? I can only hope.
If not, we got 3 more boxes.
Well, I know. That last pack, though, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Honey Lemon, Baymax, Susie, Hey Hey, Magical Maneuvers, another Wendy, Mufasa, Cusco, The Tramp, and a Stabbington Brother foil common. So, all right. Let's
see the breakdown.
Count them up real quick. So we got, let's do legendaries because I can reach them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them being a Tamatoa, you might as well say. You might as well say you got a legendary with that price. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 regular, and I think I got 2 foil. I don't think I got 1 foil. I don't think I put the foil. Yep, 2 foil.
13 again?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
With 2 being foil.
Yep, 2 of them foil. So far, numbers are looking good. So, all right, guys. Well, I'd like to thank you all for watching the video. Okay, well, we will see you in video 2.
Yep, should be next week.
Yep. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. We'll see you next time.